This is the story of a family of five's journey from California to Tennessee, starting a new life in a new business. Welcome to the Tennessee Trap.
Little update from this week. We had a pretty good week this week. Did we do as much as we want? No, but does anybody ever do as much as they want? No. So, so this week we did some work at the shop, slowly pushing that ball down the field there, getting it closer to the goal line. This upcoming week, though, we have a lot of work going on the house. We're going to be focusing our attention on the house now as we get closer to big day. One is the fascia, right? I lined up this guy, Handyman Larry, to come do the fascia work. Larry seemed like a cool guy. Larry flaked out, and Larry became Larry the Big Flake. I've had to get multiple contractors out here to give estimates on the house. So finally got someone locked in. We got a bunch of rotted stuff and work that he's going to be doing. So we got that happening. We have Sarah painting the doors. There's going to be some windows of opportunity that we're not going to have any kids in the house. So Sarah is going to be doing some painting, which I anticipate full fireworks coming from her and horns coming out of her head, because she gets very, very irritated when she's painting. So I'll be sure to show some of that footage as long as I can stay in a safe place to do so. So we got the fascia, we got Sarah painting, and then, the dishwasher. We're going to get a dishwasher and put that thing in. Should be pretty easy. I like to think of myself as a pretty handy man. I'm sure I can figure this thing out. If I can't, I'll be sure to tape it so Sarah can make fun of me. On the business side, like, one of the hardest things that is kind of slowing us down is me not getting the information out of my head into Frank's head fast enough, and not having him do some of the roles that I'm doing. I'm still working, 60, 70 hour weeks right now. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, how the hell is this going to work when I move? Something's got to give. The plan is when I move, that I'll be splitting my time in between my current construction company and the new business over there. I'm still working that many hours to maintain the business the way it is. So I have to figure out how to get Frank to do more of what I'm doing and faster. And I think a lot of it is just me holding on too tight, maybe just too afraid to give up some of that control. And maybe some of the small business owners out there, you guys could kind of relate to that. I just need to figure out I need to take the chance and just have them do some of this stuff. And I know there's going to be fumbles and shit. It's just one of those things. It's so much easier said than done, especially since I've owned this business for approaching 15 years. I hold this thing very dear and very tight to me. It's been, like my second marriage. I'm fully aware that I need to make things happen quicker, and I'm just not doing that. So trying my hardest. So that's kind of what's going on the business front. This weekend, we're taking a little break from all the grind. Me and Sarah are going out to a place of Phoenix, Arizona. So we're going to go out there. We're going to a financial event at a church called Life Surge. And they got some speakers, some really good speakers. And one of them is Ed Milet. Ed's been a virtual mentor of mine here on the tube for a couple years now, and he's really had an influence on me. I really love watching his stuff, love his content, I love his values. So anytime I get to hear him speak, I'm pretty excited about it. I encourage people that haven't been to events like this, you should do it. And it's really cool to do it with your spouse because they just bring up ideas and topics that most couples haven't thought of or haven't talked to each other about. And I felt like the events that me and Sarah have went to like this actually made us closer, because we've had conversations more in depth that for whatever reason we just haven't get on the same page financially and just about personal growth and stuff. I'm a real big advocate of that stuff because it's really changed my life over the last couple years. Also meeting one of my good buddies out there from high school well, not just from high school, but like a childhood buddy that, you know, we don't see each other too often. So this event together with him and his wife. So I'm excited about that. We get to see him, and they live in Arizona. We're going to be living in Tennessee. So everybody knows how that goes. Could be a while before you see each other again. So that's what's going on. That's a little update here on the trail. So what are we doing today?
We're gonna try to improve ourselves. Start with Starbucks.
Yep, and we're in line at the Bucks. We're gonna see my man, Mr. Ed Milet, John Maxwell, and who are you excited to see?
Bethany. She's the shark bite victim. Inspirational speaker.
So we made it to Dream City Church here. This is the place that we come to get better. This is yes, the Life Surge. And we're also going to meet some of my one of my old buddies here, a childhood friend of mine that I don't see very often. So pretty excited about that. We're gonna head in.